we'll see how they go. Because we have that Highlander quest, there can only be one. Which is that same quest is proving that we're worthy to do something. To get the sword from the water. The sword from the lake. So it's kind of like King Arthur, except Arthur had to do the sword from the stone. We'll mark that. See if we can't get to Corvo Bianco. Also, I'm surprised these red flowers aren't pickable. And so here we go. We've got a big case of stuff. Aw. Do we even have workers?
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
We've got a kitty and a puppy who hiss. We've got peasants working on things. The Major Domo.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
Welcome, SCP.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman.
Yeah, no.
Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order.
Whip it,
I dare say
literally.
this place will
He's
soon
got a
be
whip.
The most prosperous vineyard
He's been hitting the
around.
house all morning.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title.
Yeah, so I guess you would be known
Bolius,
as a headsman.
on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
What a
Shame,
sad fate.
He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it.
Well, that's
It's the
really
sort of man
nice.
he was, Monsieur Bolius.
That's a cool person. All right, well, let's go on a tour.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Yen's gonna love this place. Hey, Norg, welcome. Love these guys' pants.
Behold, sir,
This
your
guy's
estate
pants.
in all its splendor.
Hey,
Pretty
Yoda,
vast.
welcome. Will there be wine tasting?
And now,
We'll
sir,
see.
allow me
There
to show
should
you
be.
a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
I mean,
Been a
what
major
a
domo
view.
all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. she dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Oh, they're making the barrels. That's good. So we've got a rooster. Perfect.
The servants.
I've always
quarters.
wanted a rooster.
I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
This may or may not come into importance later. Oh, totally. And who wouldn't want fresh eggs for breakfast?
Every day the same wine.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump his...
Down below lies your vineyard.
Oh,
where we grow
nice.
a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
You probably should taste your own wine at some point. Just so you know what's going
Nice
on.
well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it
Geese.
ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself
It's a good
to death.
story.
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
That's a great story to have. Oh, look at the stream. Wow. It's quite the estate. Butterfly. This is all too perfect.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden.
Oh, garden.
A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its
Sounds
former
like the
glory,
Star Trek lady
and
is
once
singing in the
again
background.
planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Nice. Huh. All right, Major Domo. Yen, dearest Yen, get your butt here.
Madame Nina
and
planted
fast.
diminutive, delicate flowers
Pretty.
and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Barnabas Basil. Hey, Stephen Isu. We are taking a tour of the estate at the moment.
I'd rather be an eagle than a quail. Yes, I
This
should.
served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Oh.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine
Yeah, I was gonna
stable
say,
for
that's a
Roach.
stable. And now we get to the part where Geralt fixes up his estate. And this alone takes 100 hours.
Not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump his head.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but
Oh,
Baron
we know the
Rossel used it
cellars.
to
We
store
killed
olive oil
we
as
killed a
well.
Bruxa
I
in
took
there.
the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
I like that Geralt calls him by his full first name, Barnabas Basil. Could just call him Barnabas, but he is Barnabas Basil. Oh, and you got yours all complete? Nice. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like it's one of those places where you get to upgrade it. Gather 100 bundles of lumber
as you
by
can see,
slaying
the
walking
facade
tree
is,
monsters.
to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Oh, I gotcha. There will be plenty of tree slaying quests later, I'm sure, when you have to gather 10 of their special petals, but only 30% of the trees drop them. Oh, we know those quests.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a
Neat.
bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
I
Cool.
think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Awesome. Okay, let's see
Mentioned
where
the
it's
place could
going.
stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were
I
simply
love his
breathtaking.
collar.
Not only
Getting some
did the residence
Elizabethan
positively
starched neck
sparkle
going on
afterwards,
here.
but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Oh, cool.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin,
2
your
days.
eyes
I'm
will behold
impressed.
your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
You're right,
Is
because the
there
boat trip to
anything
Skellige was
else
1,000,
you
wasn't
require,
it?
sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
We're calling him BB. Oh, nice. Dude, so not only do they give you a vineyard, but they're making you care about the vineyard.
Same wine and look like smuggling wine.
That's-
It's enough
that's
to drive you
cool.
batty.
Oh, we have to wait 3 days for the general refurbish. But basically, the quest is restore Bianco to its former glory. I like it. So we'll give that time to go. And I've got to go questing, because I've got to get some more gold and stuff. Did I find the 1k gold on the corpse of the captain? I don't think I did. But you're right, it would have been there. Ugh. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. I mean, maybe if we went back to the shipwreck, the corpse of the captain would still be there along with the gold. Okay, let's see. No place like home. Knight for hire, but that's 15. Gwent. The war. That's right, Guillaume. Let's go see how Guillaume is doing. He fought the Shalmar for the love of the lady. But does she love him? We don't know. Actually, I should probably talk to this guy in repair really quick.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
Oh, but I went to a different boat crash. Oh, no. Yeah, I remember that. And we found great stuff on the other boat. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe I didn't see the actual boat crash. I mean, I believe it entirely.
What have you got
We all
there?
know I miss many things. But that's too funny. Okay, we'll sell those. That's only a +2, and I like my kitty pants.
So long.
Hammer and vanity band. Music to a smithy.
Good man! I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount. Promptly.
At your service.
Okay, Guillaume.
Which it? I've a matter of prime urgency.
Well, it's cool they call out to you when it's not just a random quest.
Your
Look
wound
at that
Getting
necklace!
better.
Look at how
It's
blonde
healing
he is.
splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand
His
in for
hair
you?
is
Take on
fabulous.
some trouble on your behalf.
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Oh, well, let's guess the symptoms. He's a rapper on the side. He goes by Lil Guillaume. Lil
Let me
G.
guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her.
Dude, I'm a witcher. I keep so many things secret.
Vivian
There's no
shuns
way.
the company of others.
I'm writing a
Though
book
the
about
fairest
all
maid
this.
at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then
suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Ooh.
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
And what are
What
these
about?
folks saying?
They say she's secretive, that
Darn
no one
it.
ever sees her after dusk,
No!
that she's wont to suddenly
Ugh,
disappear.
these people and their talk.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady in
I like
waiting.
that
Her
the
father,
queen is
a
called the
knight.
Enlightened Highness.
That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
But you jumped in to
I've
save
devised
from
a
the
solution
Shaelmar.
already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
He's such a noble young man.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
Alright, well, I'm not doing this for free, man. I have got a vineyard to upgrade now.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Oh, cool. So 500, so bump it up 50. Actually, if I go... Let's try 570 and see what happens.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Cool. You got me curious, buddy. Oh, that's a pretty bird.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Cool.
Meaning?
Are you suggesting I'm
Could
not
you
a
show
fighter?
me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Let's do target practice.
Marksmanship. Feel a need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
He's a stalker. He's the best kind of
The
stalker. He's a
marksmanship
fairy
contest
tale
shall pit you
stalker.
against another
He
for the
knows
best
something
time
is
and
wrong
score.
with his
He
lady.
who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Okay.
Hit the red targets.
He who hits them first wins.
Saw some dead folk.
What? Am I out of bolts? I'm out of bolts.
Wrong target. 1 point for your opponent.
Oh, interesting.
Once more.
Cool. So we know the rules for
Done
that
enough
one.
shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
The race course, huh? All right. Well, we've
Let's
done
do
the
some
horse
riding.
racing.
Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come
And
with me.
Roach loves racing. Better than this guy's pants.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Cool. So kind of like the old Mario 64 races.
But I did. All night I spent rubbing and choking.
Oh, what a pretty night. What? Roach is a good pony. Don't you insult my Roach. But yes, he can be a little testy at times.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow.
Oh my god.
The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Oh my god. Slow motion. Okay. Holding down the aim button. I hit that thing, right? Oh, shoot! Oh, that checkpoint didn't count either. Oh my god, okay. Oh, there was a target. I should probably do this during the day. So hold it down, you get that. We're gonna try this again. I'm gonna need to know. Okay, there's a dummy there.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers. Go, go.
Am I doing? I guess I'm doing it on the wrong side. Like, okay, we got one. Told me.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Let's do it one more time. One more
No harm in
time.
going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Let's go.
Oh, geez, 5 reloads? Oh, shoot, wrong way. Gotta go around it. How did that not connect? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I can get these okay. But it seems like the dummies are the ones that can be the most trouble. Huh.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Well, now it's combat training.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me.
Uh-oh, robbed in the last event.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle.
Oh, cool.
Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins. We have ceased to succor our ancient...
Lady, you need to sober up and go home. I love that we get to compete in attorney, by the way.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Okay.
You need not ask me twice. By my throat. The end! It is the this is it! Look alive!
Shit. Not good.
Where's my shield?
For the duchy! For the Duchessa!
I expected you to do well, but not that
Okay,
well.
so that was just one hit. Interesting.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your
But this
scrolls
is
must
attorney.
be in order.
I don't care if Witchers use shields or not. This is attorney.
Suddenly, she is very unkind.
They get shields. I want shields. Well, this should be interesting. It's a fraternal rule. Can't break it. Even if you're offered a shield. No. I'm a Witcher. No shields for Witchers. Enter me in,
Greetings.
babe.
Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
Cool.
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests.
Ravix
Which
of
do you prefer?
Forhorn? That's pretty sick.
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information.
Interesting.
Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Huh. Well, I mean, why would I change my name?
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
Shield!
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers
No!
ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney.
So that means we
You may
probably
take
get to
it
put it up
as
in
a
Corvo
souvenir.
Bianco.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Why not, man?
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something
gotta
which
do
to
the
him
cross-arm like
represents his
Geralt.
most
Really RP
cherished
this.
virtue.
Oh. We don't know what these vows are, but sure. We'll take them.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's
This is
champion.
nice. All you got
As
was a
each
coupon for
contest ends,
Blockbuster.
its results
I
will be posted
request
on
a
the
new
board
Blockbuster
outside
isn't
my
even in
tent.
business
This
anymore,
way,
guys.
all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
They have a leaderboard.
Convenient.
All right.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
My wolf necklace, maybe? I'll swear on the heron, my lady's love, her illustrious highness's garter. You know what? Yen would probably think this is cute.
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
He said Yen's name.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Oh, sick. Ooh, look at this. Geralt looking fly.
All is in order.
Wow.
Edrica clams, duck's nipples. Get them while they're hot.
That's what
I will fix it.
Dog's nipples. Let's do this during the day so I can actually see what's going on. Here we go. This, it might be a bit better. Okay, let's hit save. And let's do this thing.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. stuffing his nose with fish tech, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
I mean, maybe it will.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you.
I'm not good
To
at
me, a
Gwent,
southerner,
man.
The sun is no hindrance.
There's no Gwent in this game for me. Oh my god, I'll just take the sun in my eyes. It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. I will be right back. We will deny him his Gwent, and we will win this with the sun in our eyes because Geralt needs a challenge. We are back. And since I am not a Gwent player, we are passing this up.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat.
Hey, Ray,
Lady
welcome.
Vivian should appear shortly.
So a lot of people are smitten with Vivian. Smitten with the Viv.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Alright, we'll see what happens, Guillaume. I hope I can make you proud, man.
Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow.
Yes! That was more of a head nod, Geralt.
The targets he must
But we'll take it as a bow.
Are red. May the better man win.
Here we go, here we go.
Like a lover ghostly grasping.
Whoa, why is my...
teeth, Geralt's half strewn, twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat.
Geralt.
Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the others behind. Do
Damn
I
it,
see this
Geralt.
falsely? Am I out of my mind?
What is going on? Oh, that was frustrating.
From Akispark.
No, we're gonna reload is
Lost
what's gonna
in the
happen.
interim.
You're right.
That was
that case-
bull.
Give me a minute. Need to catch.
Yeah. That... But it did that at night, too. Yeah, right? You have to watch the animation. You're just like, no, man. No. We're reloading this.
I'm my own master with a bucket.
And that's how it goes.
Geralt,
Get up.
All jesting.
But the timing. Oh, well.
Thanks.
Ha! You have to.
Fair, you have...
Behold, Sir Geralt, the target.
Right. So hopefully no bug again.
Like a lava ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn, twixt joyous victory. And
There we
bitter
go.
defeat.
That was a bit better. Oh, 2 shots before reloading. Oh, that's pretty sick.
Sir Geralt of Rivia
There we
trounced
go.
his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Guillaume and I bro fist. Ooh, I got a crossbow. Oh, and it's got my heraldic symbol on there.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Ho 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 ho. The medallion's not the only thing that's humming when you're near.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
Liar.
To lose
Blonde
to an
liar.
opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Right, the name is just Geralt of Rivia's crossbow.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Hoot like an owl.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
Hey, ladies like color schemes, man.
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here. Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. They tend to be fond of birds. Used
Someone
to make
approaches.
compresses.
Quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Well, of course, she's such a beautiful lady with wonderful art on the walls. Inspiration.
Why were you in there?
Corny business.
The flowers.
Corny business!
Strapping lads.
Game saved.
Fruitful hunt to do.
Let's see how this goes. Where's Roach?
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous. Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory.
I love
Hear
his
now their
rhymes.
names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Palmerin,
Oh, look at his dress up.
Linus of Metina.
I want the horns on my horse.
Reinfarn of Atra. Hormakaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Ty of Dondal.
And Roach.
Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince.
Roach.
Geralt of Rivia.
Can you? Because that would be amazing.
Let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure.
Dude,
shall
look at
face
his
Sir
armor.
Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how Tawnies proceed?
Yeah, I don't know how this thing
Yes,
goes.
I do, if you please.
Ere the suns from the clouds retire.
Any chance you could say it
Oh,
that way?
this is just describing the race again.
Ere the suns from the clouds retire, and hearty toil your steed does tire. Neath all the gates you must guide your horse, and each of 5 targets strike with bolts.
Okay.
Each dummy felt adds more sand to the glass, and each true shot bolt repeats the task.
Yep, all clear now.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights?
Wow, dude.
Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
You're an offense to my
Yours is an
farts.
offense to my eyes.
Yeah!
If you're done, step aside, Prince.
I like Geralt's comeback better.
The Tawny's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale.
Roach.
Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Giddy up.
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pound the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Alright, I hit that. Everyone saw I hit that. There's something that's not proccing is the problem. Huh. Wonder what's going on then. So I can do these no problem. There we go, there's one. I guess I'm not passing close enough. Okay, there's another one. We got goats! That's not a dummy. That's a person! Okay, so that didn't work.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Hansen switcher.
Okay, there's another one. There's another one.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace?
Yeah!
Come on now.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light.
Cool.
The finest of wine and food
That was
shall be
easier
served.
than I
If
thought it
you've
would be.
blood in your veins,
And we
come
managed to
collect
hit a few of
what's
those dummies.
deserved.
So I'm glad they don't...
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
That's awesome.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Hey, I'm only 16, babe.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost. We must drink to this.
Almost.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Yes!
Lead the way.
Time to get drunk! Yeah, but what I was saying, I'm glad it didn't penalize you for not being good at one of those.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
I don't know if she'd be a Bruxa.
You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
But maybe.
To Vivian,
honor.
may you find the means to aid her.
This wonderful quest
Vivian.
giver.
Ah,
Drink!
when I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Oh, shoot!
Your presence at this tourney is
Oh, it's the
affront
kid
to
that
my honor.
insulted me!
I demand satisfaction.
You want me to kill you? I'll do
Head
it.
to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Dude, no.
Got business to finish here. We'll duel another day.
You cannot refuse another man's challenge. It is dishonorable. You would be excluded from the tourney. Then what will become of Vivian?
Coward.
Fine. Main arena. See you there.
Oh my god. This kid.
May the blood
Hopefully-
I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, so too early. Okay, cool.
No, doesn't mean you can twirl and do cut.
I got this down now from those dummies, you dum-dum. You're gonna get your butt beat, son. And that's for betting your mom. Ah, come back, dude! Dum-dum. There you go.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Now grow up, kid. I've got to go spy on a lady. That's true. BFFs.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney.
Nice.
Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will.
That's an awesome
Be
shot.
mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
He's a big guy. Oh, we're just gonna follow her. No one will see us do
Follow
this.
her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Lapiota's wounds. I'm like to break.
Where'd she go?
Pray down, scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian. Some pandemonium.
She could hear me coming a mile away. Wait.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished.
But that bird
Up
is
into thin
there.
air. And that bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
And that's the bird we saw at the beginning of the quest, too. All swan princess-like. Don't swear your love to another, because you'll kill your actual love. That's what happens. I mean, there's a panther there. Stuck in a bush, though. we going, little bird? Oh wow, she's really taking us on a journey here.
You're ugly.
But bird is getting away, Panther. Live another day, buddy. Oh, she waited. It waited.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Oh dear. Maybe not. What the fuck did I just walk into? Oh my god. Oh, the bird. You can see the bird noise through the cave. If I could break this spell, I'd run to him today. Somehow I know he's on his way to me. And then we sing all of the Swan Princess songs. Derek, you and I were meant to be for longer than
Witcher.
Forever.
Lady Vivian, counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind.
Now that I see you're not
Anyway,
a vampire,
unimportant.
I've changed my mind.
Here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Why would I kill
Want
you?
what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
You're just a
what am I
bird
to your
person.
eyes?
You just like to wear feathers.
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
Whichever makes
shall
you
not
sleep
turn
at
on
night.
me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
I swear on the heron. You're gonna be
You got
okay,
nothing
girl.
to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's
Get
absolutely
it, peep
necessary.
a word, cause you're a bird chick. Peep.
So be it. I shall
But
tell
yeah,
you
Little
what my
Mermaid.
mama
I
once
grew
told
up with
me.
that movie. That was my Disney movie of choice.
When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Classic fairy tale.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
Cormorant!
And you truly think you
Apparently
could do
bird
something
curses
like this
are popular
for me?
here.
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Yes, there is another. Skywalker.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
Oh, shoot!
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I'll go
I
win the
will.
tourney and then we can do this
You
thing.
must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
She has poisoned this lake with her alchemical mixture paste thing.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Right, see, Benisu, the bird lady isn't the worst thing to be. In fact, there are a lot of fans of bird ladies. Not harpy bird ladies, but attractive bird ladies. And I think Guillaume would be willing to deal.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Guillaume, it's okay, man. Oh shit, what do we do? I know he's worried, but I promised I wouldn't tell unless... Guillaume, you say you love her, but would you love her if you found out she was a bird chick? I mean, I think I gotta stick true to my...
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end?
Of course I do, and I intend to win.
Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
Guillaume, you're talking 'cause you're mad.
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I don't know if those are his true colors. He is under extreme mental duress. And people can act out of character when really intense situations are presented
that
to
means
them.
You shall do as I say for the duration
He's just
of the
very
fight.
hurt,
Is this
I
clear?
think.
Palmer and Alonso will
And
lead
so
the
he's
opposing.
trying to say
With this skirmish,
things
we commemorate the
to get an
Battle of Fox
answer
Hollow
that he
of
wants.
1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian.
Yes, now we have to win.
Any questions?
Now we're good.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
All right, dude. I kicked your butt in horse
Take your
combat.
weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave heads bowed in disgrace.
Okay.
Let us begin. Crowd.
Oh, your team score.
Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. I'll show you. Go on! No remorse!
Woo! Yee! I'm coming for you, buddy. Yeah, who likes fire? Elder Spark!
Smash!
Woo!
Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
Woo!
Swish, swash, swish, swash.
Guess who's winning? Jerk! Oh, a headbutt! Thank you, Sibadisu, right? I get ready to block, but the sword's up, and so now I'm Witcher
Each
vision.
knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most.
I mean, they
Geralt
haven't
of
shown
Rivia,
us.
who the
It's the
strength
bald
of
guy
lions
from the
boasts.
beginning.
He sailed through all trials. Each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees?
Will it?
For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
He's getting warmed up as the day goes on.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes, any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
We don't
The
even
Witcher
need
of
to choose an
Rivia
answer for
gave
that
out
one.
His name, though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight.
Yes!
Now entering the grounds, a
Fight
title of infamy.
and-
Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
Oh, he's got some fans.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Oh, wow.
They sink the grounds, the
Wait,
Titans
no.
walk stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares.
So he's a boss.
Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our
Uh-oh,
champion,
something's going on.
The unequaled and silent Gregoire de
Woo!
Gorgon.
Game.
Hip, hip, hooray!
Okay, my game is going nuts here. It's pulling off screen. Woo!
A few words from our sponsor.
Oh, they've got sponsors. Of course they do.
A wine for your
Ooh.
taste, a wine
Ooh,
for
he's
soul.
getting faster now, too.
The crowd cries in shock. Sir Geralt seems weak. Will he survive? His fortunes look bleak.
Yeah, we won the tourney.
Geralt of Rivia! This
And the achievement is called A Night to
champion,
Remember.
A sight to behold. He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail Geralt! Herald!
Mmm. Hangman's Venom.
As patron of this grand tourney,
Oh, I
feel
got a
honored
wreath
to
too.
decorate our
Yeah,
grand
right,
champion.
GG's.
His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
Nice. Hey, Vitas!
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard
Geralt of Rivia's
the least
sword.
you should do
This is the one we've been waiting for. The sword we've been waiting for. You ready?
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Yes, Geralt, please. Because
Sure,
I don't
but
know what it is.
Seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Guillaume.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No. Guillaume, he means well.
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well. Means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn towards the duchy's northern marches. And run. Run until the tourney grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
Ooh, that's cold.
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now!
Oh, shoot.
You assured me I could trust you.
I didn't tell him what happened.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
I didn't tell him anything.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg. Preferably an oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
Does it matter? It'll become a weird,
We'll have to
deformed
break the
monster.
egg.
Can you sacrifice a baby bird's life?
Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
It's not a fairy tale, lady.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Oh my goodness. I've got a prediction in my head that Guillaume isn't going to listen to the lady. And then he'll try and take the curse upon himself in some misguided attempt to save her. That's just a theory, though.
is the place.
Alright, Vivian.
Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Oh wow, these are fast! Interesting.
Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Let's use that
What'll
one.
it do?
We need a whole egg, lady. A
I
crack?
think so.
Now what must I do?
Eat it. She's pretty sure she wants to go through with this, so I'm not gonna...
You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finerat.
Keep doing it, girl.
Muana Gandrau. Muana Finerat.
Awesome. And no Guillaume to mess it up. Unless he was in the egg. Damn it, Guillaume.
Geralt, look. Look. Oh, gods. I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
But
yes,
you
I'm
kind
grateful
of
to him as well, immensely.
hurt him.
Will you tell him so?
A
for me?
lot.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
I guess I have no choice in this matter.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Let's see if there's anything in this lake. Nope. Alright, well I guess Guillaume made his run. Oh, Roach is here. Hey, buddy.
Come on, Roach.
Ooh. Oh, look at all the... Oh, definitely. The one with the horns. The horned armor for Roach. We'll call him the Devil's Horse or something. We'll call him Devil. Rename him.
What now, you piece of filth?
Geralt becomes so offended with pieces of filth.
Agreed. And last, Trampana.
Alright, guy.
I pledge my love
Hire a
to win
witcher.
the tourney.
It's a good
With your
thing.
name.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
She's okay,
Managed to
man.
lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Yes.
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love.
It's an important lesson in
Got
life.
this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Dude. I thought we were gonna be friends, Guillaume. But you're just a kid when it comes to knowing about that stuff, buddy. Wine Wars! That's right, alright, No Place Like Home. Night for Hire, Fists of Fury. That's right, Master. So we're actually through quite a few of these side quests. Nice. And this seems like it's quite a cool quest, so let's do that one next. Also, the windmill. We made that joke when we first showed up here about going all, knight errant with Don Quixote, and it's the Dulcinea windmill. I give my props. Although we are almost done with the secondary quests that we've grabbed so far. There are boards here that we haven't hit up yet.
Run, Roach.
Almost there. Come on, Roach. Get there. Almost. Yes, you
Camp's
did it.
Abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Yes, I should. Let's examine.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open.
Crocodile?
Draconid.
Flying crocodile?
Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Ooh.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. provided it is not
Me.
provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to
Yeah.
compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns.
I don't think that's gonna
This
make up.
unfortunate merchant's family to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter
But
the
as far as I
witchers.
know, basilisks are from
And
the
thus, we've
conjunction,
come
which
to
means
this
they don't
one
naturally
lost
belong in
specimen.
this world.
It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocost?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Can't argue with that. It is pretty beautiful.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Boom, found it. Also, I should probably put on my other Witcher gear.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
I mean, I hope she's in the right for having killed them, because I am a big proponent of saving wildlife. Wait, this is my silver sword, yes. We want that. Cool.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable
She's not natural to this
consequences down
world.
the
She
line.
was part of the
Simply
convergence.
refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched.
Okay.
I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Maybe? But tanning leather...
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that.
Brew.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your caste has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Dude, she's murdering people. That's not entirely cool. A little cool, sure, but not entirely cool. Okay, we got this. We're gonna get this. What am I'm following something. Oh, the smell! The smell! She stopped to pick some flowers. We know this.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky.
Ooh, what's this?
Bloodstains. Clear as day.
Oh yes, clear as day indeed. Look at this. We don't even need our Witcher senses for this.
Sense perceptible again.
Coming with me, dude? Gonna try and stop me?
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
That's the mystery. Here we go. Okay, if this is proof they're scenting their stuff to get her to attack, I'm not going to kill her. Because they are baiting her. Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm. The official itinerary supported by the guild still goes through the lands belonging to Count de Salvares. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror, so even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the guild will suffer no monetary loss. There we have it. There we have it. So maybe that letter will be proof.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Reavers? Come on, this isn't Firefly.
Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
Hey, Zax, welcome!
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
That's a cool I don't know. Maybe... I don't know if I'd cosplay as Geralt. But I might, because I could just put a some sweet scars on my face. Do a ponytail. You know what? That's not too bad of an idea.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a Witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desbret, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that Witcher. Aye.
Be
Boholt
Siri.
mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A
We could do Geralt with
Good you
Ciri's
came
makeup.
along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You
I'm
in?
not gonna kill this
Gentlemen,
beast.
this
We
hurts
have
my ears and
evidence.
pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it. and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
If they're gonna lure it out with
Willing
sense,
to pay, are you?
they're false.
As long as we do nothing. That's rather novel. What say you to that, Master? Far as I know, beasts
Not
culled
killing
the
it.
human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah.
I do like peaches.
No
Thank you.
scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given,
What about a word once given, sir?
Your share, Witcher.
Oh, nice! They gave me a share.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
you spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other
Dude, and here's the paper I
Gotta try
found.
harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my
I'm
Yokas.
not gonna take more of your money, man. You're good.
Don't need any more. Rather you paid it out to the families of your pets' victims.
Noble of you, Master. I shall take the advice to heart. Your cust has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your cust could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
You know it'd be cute, Geralt. You know it would be cute. Now we need the Master Smith so we can get Grandmaster weapons, of course. Question marks up there. We've got, of course, these boards to pull from with so many secondary quests. So why don't we actually go do that? Hey, Stephen Isu, welcome! We finished the tourney. We beat everybody. We won. We saved the princess, or not princess, but the lady from her curse. She's no longer cursed. Guillaume was not happy about how it was handled, though, so he paid us off, and then he grumpily went his way. And now we headed north, and we found out that there was a basilisk killing people on a trade route. However, the people going through the trade route were
That's it, Roach.
oh, I'm torn here. Were scenting their goods on purpose to draw the basilisk to destroy everything so they could get recompense. So we let the basilisk live.
Master, help! Monsters there!
Oh, I guess that's not a
Faster.
quest right now. Maybe it's on the board. Maybe I can't grab it until... That'd be pretty interesting.
Oh, here he comes! A hero! Geralt's dream!
Okay, let's see. Anything new? Actually, no. No, Roach. Really, Roach, come here.
I placed the first bid.
Come here, Roach. We got this. Oh, so there's a quest here. Cool. Also, props to them for making the quest exclamation points match the DLC that it belongs to.
That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit
Oh,
to
you've only
drink,
been
you
on for
mean?
Okay, well, I just wanted to make
Which is
sure.
Exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgar currently belongs to the treasury. The Minister of the Treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
You have to prove yourself competent, huh? That's a pretty tall order for some people.
Well, happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
And I know something about ladies being
How
ticked
would you
off.
know? A shrew tamer, are you?
Shrew tamer indeed.
A witcher, so no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother. Wait, did you say witcher?
I did indeed, Mr.
Seeking
Codpiece.
wealth, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
I mean, I don't work for free, but...
Could look into it.
Yeah.
But not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
Oh, 700. Yeah, let's bump it up to 800 and see what happens.
That sounds fair.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
I need to talk to the lady, though. It's probably going to be an optional quest. Wait, she's down there. I'm going to talk to you.
You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a cold black
Oh, she got
heart.
hurt.
But that's all besides the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Oh.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill.
The pheasants,
list
they're all
goes on,
gone.
but the crux
We don't
is
know what to call the hill anymore.
I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
I mean, how much more? Because I agreed...
I'm sorry. That's not an amount
You
I can
said you
afford.
could pay me more. So let's put them both at 800. So that I'm not biased.
I sense we're close. Very close.
You're not paying more than what... What's-his-face is paying.
Fine. Settled.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful.
I need to figure out what's
No
going on with
idea
these
how
two.
much that means to me. My vineyard
Need to
lies
figure
due
out
west.
which is the least worst person. So she's over there, he's over there.
I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Don't you step on me!
So, let's find out who's telling the truth. Okay, let's do Vermentino first. And then we'll do Coronata. Because they're both bad people. But who's worse? That's the question. Alright, one moment. And we'll see if we can find our answer. I want to find out what's going on with Pheasant Hill. Pheasants are adorable. They also taste pretty good. And if something is wrong with their hill, then gosh darn it, we're gonna figure that out. Oh, this is a nice bridge. Oh, and there's a merchant. So one of the problems is this way. Ooh, hidden treasure! Well, two birds with one stone, then. Oh, geez, a rot fiend. Yeah, you hit at me, man. Your nasty little mouth. Aww. Aw. You're just so grumpy. Ooh, a journal! Thick journal written in steady hand. The last pages, however, contain different handwriting, full of blots and crossed out words. A mysterious gentleman has come to me asking whether I would agree to sell him the stock of barrels we are preparing for the new wine variety. I refused him curtly, for I know how much the new wine means to Miss Matilda, and how much depends on this wine's success. After all, things have been very tight at the vineyard these last days. This extremely mysterious gentleman has turned out to be equally extremely wealthy. He came to me again with a very hefty pouch. Bum blasted, it will be very hard to refuse him if he puts me to that trial again. Today, I forgot to lock the gates to the barrel storehouse. I'm very ashamed, but what could I do? Miss Matilda is crushed. I won't touch that coin until all has settled down. I've hidden a sack stuffed with Nilfgaardian florins in the sunflower fields. I would not want someone to find such a fortune in my home. He has paid me another visit. This time he wanted me to procure him the recipe for the new wine. I do have some honor. Barrels are one thing. I can make new ones, perhaps even better ones. But the recipe for the wine? I said I'd sooner die, and then he gave me this strange look, sent shivers down my spine. I think I'd best barricade my doors this night. Don't take candy from a stranger, huh? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Did I not get the key? Is that a cuckoo? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I got a key.
Giddy up.
Not necessarily the key to that.
Damn it.
So somebody murdered that man. That much is true. Yeah. So I guess I opened whatever pouch it was.
That's it, Roach.
But wait! There's a quest here.
I'm poked. You must hang on, milady.
Always chat with him before you chop him down.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, a bleating jester has come. I'll set my hound on you, you bumrag.
Whoa there.
Wait, he's
Just
big.
curious why you were talking to a tree. But all in all, not my concern.
Wait, hold now. My dent is up true, for scoundrels come and laugh at me. But you're... well, just what the demon are you?
I'm a
A
witcher.
Name's Geralt. So, folk laugh at you because...
You rhyme?
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Daphne, huh?
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, witcher? How old I am, that is none of your porking concern.
That's true, it's not a porking
Not my
concern.
business what you
Porking
believe,
concern is
either.
about what type of cuts of the pork you're getting.
I'm content we see eye to eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Mohold, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth.
Bum-botch me indeed.
My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
Taking
No,
the weepy?
It's just these are dark,
What is
grim
the
times.
weepy?
No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Hey, trees are pretty sturdy, dude.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. Actually does bleed.
Okay, so that's...
Looks
Oh,
like
there!
human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic Perfect scars
Gotta
in
move,
places.
pup.
Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
It's the blood I examined. What's this?
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree?
There's magic.
close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
Alright, 105.
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Just a little extra.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love.
Terrible and
Yet
fearsome.
to prove himself worthy of her hint, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To
You,
await
sir,
the moment when
porking
Gareth
was
returns,
enough.
Kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck.
Yes! Tales and Fables! See if we can read from it. Nope. Alright, Roach. We're on a different adventure this time. Aw, he probably loves pork chops. Although maybe it's in my inventory. Tales and Fables. Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on the top of a hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her. Ooh, pork with shake and bake. Yeah, that's good stuff. I haven't done shake and bake in ages. Huh. Is it bringing me up this way instead of just staying on the path? Oh, now we're stuck. Wait, Roach, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, Roach. Well, we're close enough anyway.
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Wait, what? Oh, it's just a panther. It's like hiking in the woods.
Witches.
Gotta love the music.
Outlook's inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Remarks on the proper administration of Yarrow.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
So we'll just take this.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft. Yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Ooh.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Night. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost. Can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life. But I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair?
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must. For with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Yeah, sure,
I'll
why
trust
not?
you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
I'll just kill her if she tries anything. Plus, I've got Yen, so I mean, what's she gonna do? Ooh, you're right, SCP. Maybe her and Odin are buddies.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
Well, good thing I want to look through your stuff. Let me look through her stuff. Darn it! I didn't get to look through all of her stuff, so I don't know if she was lying or telling the truth. My own fault for clicking the bear stuff too soon. Will this kill me? Nope. Woo! So much damage! Yeah! 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 I win, buddies! Let's kill all your stuff. Just burn the eggs. Cannot abide letting this stuff live. It's like we needed, right, giant crickets, we need a giant lizard to take care of them. Let's come in and eat them all up. Oh! So this cave has two entrances. Okay, we've got to find his bones. It's the cave I was told about. Maybe it's up above. Let's... Ooh, it's a chest! Could sell. And I've got enough space at the moment. Oh, it's above. Like the arrow is saying, it's above. And now it's below. Still below. Ooh. I'm too heavy. I didn't have enough. All right, we'll drop the... armor's pretty nice. That would probably sell really well. Let's see. What can we drop? Oh, here we go. What I've got is good. Nope. That's what we want. Cool. We will drop that. Boom. Done. You know what? I need to let's just meditate. There we go. Everything's full. This is the cave though. Okay, cool. So the remains are in here. I've just missed them. Maybe they were up here and... Oh, there they are. Right in front of my face.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains? These them? Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fought to get back to the tree, lift the curse.
Okay, so now we get back. Pretty dramatic, Geralt.
Circle him! Circle him!
Nope, no circling me. I'm too square. Aw.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Gotta chop wood, everybody. Get the wood set up. Light the fires. Hopefully this
chopped and
goes well.
stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance.
Back up. We might have
And
to
if
kill
you
her.
see me draw my sword, run.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for saying so, man. Right, we're lighting the southern fire.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs.
From the south, we make pies!
From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
Ooh.
Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
I wish I would have gotten to explore more in the witch's hut.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Yes.
Gareth remained faithful to the end of his days.
Hey, Silence, welcome! We are lying to a ghost right now. So we can get her to move on.
Depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much.
Go, girl,
and now
move
I wish
on.
To go.
Sometimes a lie is better than the truth.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
But we gave her peace, man.
We did all we could.
You did good, man.
Well. Here, your pay.
You
and
did
the
good.
book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
That's what I figured would happen. If she finds out he wasn't true, she'd get really angry. And I wouldn't blame her. Wouldn't blame her at all. Wait, return to the Hermit to have our deeds have been judged? Well, now we get to see if we get the sword in the lake. I didn't know we've done our deeds. Well, actually, let me see if there's a quick travel. First, though, I feel like I need to hit that up to get those secondary quests. Oh, you didn't bow to the witch. Interesting. So the witch ruins it. Huh. Oh, there's a fire pit. Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't there be a fire pit? Especially on evening like this? It's one of the best things about the summer. Oh, it's the Castel Ravello vineyard. Okay, we'll get those all on there. And now we go to the hermit. Let's see, is there a closer... No, there's not. And we've almost gotten all of the secondary quest things. Cool.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Well, those are simple
Let's go.
rules. Keep calm and start no brawls. I like this place. And ride through the grapes. Ruin it all. You know how much stock I cost them? The farmers would not be happy.
Over here, please.
As to say there's a treasure.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider
Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge.
Yeah, I love the
size
huge
of pigs
spiders.
Or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not
Hey,
talking
Draven?
about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
We'll do it.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
That stinks, Draven. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I would have been all over somebody who's RPing. Those are usually some great players. And right, SCP, don't crush the grapes!
I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Best nip the problem in the fuzzy tail.
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilma. I shall be better than...
Oh, that's right. We want Keen. So much stuff. We've got a flute. Oh god, money was bad for HL. That ain't the truth. I don't know what is. Oh, I'll sell some stuff off stream. You're not the only one who's done that, Draven. I have watched many a hero die that was rude and ungrateful. Take this damage! Ooh, it got me! It got me! Whoa! Come on, dude! Oh, I guess I died. One of those deaths where you don't fall over. You just kind of put your stuff away and calmly accept that you're dead. Yeah, 10 more minutes. We can do this. We can clear the cave. Oh. Oh, boo. All the way back here. But that's done. And we've proven we have all of the chivalric virtues, so let's just go straight to the guy. We'll do that quest later. Probably pass along it again, and that'll be okay. I really want to see what that sword is like.
What
Oh, snap! Talk about level difference. More level difference. Here we go.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
You did.
The sword's mine. I can dive in and take it.
The sword
King Arthur,
deserves
baby.
the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Am I ready? Yes.
Anytime.
Any place.
Then draw your blade.
Dude, with you?
This my favorite part of the day.
Oh, he loves fighting. Oh, shoot, I need to keep him.
Come on.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna lose this. Oh my god. Did I do it?
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade.
We did it.
Beyond all doubt.
All right, pseudo Jesus. Wait, is it gonna be the Lady of the Lake disguised as an old man?
Behold, your Arendite.
It is Lady of the Lake! We haven't seen you in so long, lady. How's it been?
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the
Hey,
Lake.
lady!
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it.
Ooh.
And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Get out of here with your jests, lady. Awesome. And round die.
Just wonderful.
The Lady of the Lake thought that was a funny trick to play. Thank you, lady. Thank you. I really appreciate. Oof. Each blow generates charges with increased sword damage by 10%. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit. Nice. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. What? Wow. Now I feel bad I wasted money crafting these two swords. That's incredible. I don't feel bad. I don't regret it. Who are we kidding? I don't regret it. Wow. Wow. Well, we've got enough money, I think, to restore and check on our home. Wow. So we make our silent swim across the water. Right? Anybody challenges me to Gwent, I show them my sword, and they go, you win. And I go, I know. I know. A victory lap. Yep. Gotta go take a swim. Whenever Geralt wins anything, he takes a swim. So the house probably looks really good right now. Because it's been more than, what, 2 days, he said? Ooh, here are the tourney grounds. And that means there's going to be a quick travel nearby. Although that's right there, so yeah. We can just...
That's it, Roach.
It's a beautiful evening. The night is young, and you're so beautiful. B flat.
Come on now.
Ooh, let's see. Okay. Ooh, certainly has been fixed up. Look at this. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, no way! So you can... Oh, no way! So you can keep a collection of your armor.
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung.
I want the
In
dandelion
other news,
painting.
The laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Well, of course.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
He secretly hates being called BB, but that's okay because I'm the master of this house. Okay, let's see. What's going on here?
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Ooh. Ooh.
A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
What? Mutagens. Oh, no way. Oh, cool. And the letter reads, "To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius Von Gava, and if you are reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Banard, the famed school for mages. Yet I was never to complete these studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death." If you did not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus I shall now reveal to you in a few brief words the fundaments of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of the hoi polloi who has been by accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away, lest your ignorance do you grievous harm. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formula with the community of alchemists. Well, let us say I have forever been regarded as an eccentric, aloof. And I have always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight, and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely, and fare you well. It's just a really fancy cappuccino machine. Oh, wait, what? Replenish, baby! Oh, this is cool. I dare say my major domo was correct in assuming I would find something interesting down there. Good job, major domo.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
All right, let's do some
Starting to
renovating.
really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Ooh, let's do some grounds.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more, useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Think so.
With the general refurbishment now done, I would advise you consider breathing new life into the stable and the garden.
Yes, indeed.
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Oh, it's only 2,000. Bonus to
My Roach deserves the
stamina.
best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding
That's a cool way
workmen
to work
completing
it.
Construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days.
That's cool.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
My dear wife, day 200. He still calls me BB. The most infuriating man, but I am not given allowance to complain. Oh, that's amazing.
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs.
Do it, baby.
In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of
He did
painstaking
it.
searching and harvesting.
He used
The
my
idea
name.
is yours, sir.
It
I
was
am but
the
a humble
happiest moment.
executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time.
2 days' time.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Grindstones I don't really care about too much. But I do like a repair table.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the
Oh.
Uruguay. I will contact him at once.
Good.
Oh, so
Order
the
me
other
up a
one's
table
only
like
1,000.
that.
We can do that
Immediately,
too.
sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive.
In that case, we just knock
Will you
off
be
this
needing
entire
anything else, sir?
section.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow.
Oh, we're already
Will you
grinding.
be needing anything else, sir?
We'll call that for the day.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Nice.